Alright everybody, here's the first bit of the progress update. I'm working on a Princess Peach model at the moment. However, there is an issue so far with her hair, and my issue is, if you go to pose mode, right here, gonna move her ponytail down like how it's supposed to be. Okay, so that's not the issue. There's the issue. Look at this. It's broken. This is the new Gilt model. Look at how beautiful he is and how he runs. So far, his animations don't have any noise. I just fell off the map. God dang it. I also added in this flashlight because it's lovely. And he like chases after you and stuff. Look at him. Evil as always. By the way, the color scheme from the last devlog, I kind of had to scrap that as I... There's his jump scare. Once again, more sound going to be added. You're not going to be able to see that goofy arm. Also, the fade out ain't working. And the noise is obviously going to be different. This is all testing. However, this is kind of the thing I got going for him as far as camera goes. And the flashlight, I'm just going to leave it like this. I really don't want to change. I mean, I'll try to make it more realistic, but as far as changing it, no. And yeah, got this guy to do stuff. I do want him to not wander around randomly, but go into certain rooms to check. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. So that's so far with that. I want to see. I really should have saved more. My Unreal crashed, so that was a lovely experience. Oh yes, but the doors are still here. So I also I can't talk today. I also added in these doors, which this may just look like a door, nothing impressive except the door moves. And I just wanted to add this because, like, you know, it's cool and all. I do have a issue trying to figure out how the key system's going to work. I plan to just put, like, a block that only Luigi can't go through because I want Gilt to be able to enter every single door. And I also, if we do a quick little run, this is, like, just quick little tour. Unfinished room. Beautiful dining area. Like, geez, look at this. Got that done. There's a theater in there. I do kind of want to add more to the theater because this is kind of garbage. But hey, it's a theater, so yippee. Uh, the void, more of the void, and stairs up here, up into the library. There's not that much gameplay besides running around at the moment, and I'm going to add that later. Ooh, I need to fix that. But I also got this done. This is the lobby area. In case you couldn't tell, my non-64 fans. Actually, no, even if you are a 64 fan, you probably couldn't tell. I mean, now you could kind of see it. I'm kind of just basing the lobby, sorta, off Mario 64. Not that much, though. This is where the basement's gonna be. Pretty cool thing. Now, here's one of my bigger ideas. So, you unlock either one of those two doors with a special key, then you get into this area, where you're going to need to find some gardening shears or whatever. But here's going to be a tool closet, just like, and then you build the gardening shears, but you go in here so you can get a fire flower and the gardening shears. And then you go cut the vines, go in, boss fight. I plan to add a piranha plant boss fight. It's going to be like super crazy, I know. Oh, you can kind of just walk through the glass at the moment, by the way. Really trippy. But so far that's how it's going. And you beat this piranha plant boss. He drops a key that then allows you to go into the basement. You're going to progress kind of like how you do in actual Mario 64, where you start out here, go in here, then go to the basement, and then you go up to the tower. So far, it's looking pretty good. I do have a little bit of a map shown, like drawn out. I'm not gonna show y'all because there's spoilers. But you know, kind of got that built. Here's Princess Peach's unfurnished room. I need to furnish a lot more stuff. That's gonna be like a late game thing though. Quick little reminder that there's also in the intro cutscene. Let's see. Got this. Oh, it is taking a hot minute. Probably not gonna explore this entire thing. This is just to kind of give a little bit of the lore for the game. You're gonna find Guilt. He does a quick little jump scare. Just a bunch of stuff. Here's how it looks in gameplay. You're not gonna be. I'm gonna disable movement, but so your flashlight won't work. But yeah, you're gonna be sitting down. I mean, you can look around. You just can't click any keys. And yeah, I feel like this is pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. You can't even look around. And yeah, I got the mansion already. Obviously, you can't walk through it because I am an amazing game developer. And I just think this is working at the moment. Luigi had a very fun time. I am still gonna let the lore theorists and whatever go absolutely crazy. Not that there is any at the moment, but you know, later they're gonna be looking through these devlogs for anything. I count on it, and this is just kind of a little bit of lore. Part of the inspiration for this game is the Beta Luigi like story, I guess, where in the beta version of Luigi's Mansion you only had a set time limit to save Mario, and it's only kind of, because there are a few things that are different, and then the actual story that takes place is obviously way different. But as far as like backstory, it's basically Beta Luigi, but a little bit different. So that's kind of what's basing this off. That's why the mansion's in here, and yet you're never going to be able to go into it. And more will be revealed on why you're in the castle. I will say, I am really still needing a name for this game. I am going to call it The Fallen Brother for right now. But now that I'm slowly revealing more and more lore, any suggestions would be wonderful because I suck at naming things. And that's about all I got for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you want to support my channel and future games. And see y'all next time.